Welcome to Infography.
Hello end users. In today's video, I will walk you through how to create your own custom GPT using OpenAI's ChatGPT. Whether you are a student, a developer, or a content creator, building a custom GPT gives you the power to design an AI assistant that tailored exactly to your needs. Let's explore the step-by-step process and I will show you a working example at the end. So, what is a custom GPT? A custom GPT is a personalized version of ChatGPT that behaves the way you define it. You can set its tone, personality, domain knowledge, and even upload documents or data for reference. Think of it as creating your own virtual expert, one that speaks your language, follows your instruction, and performs specific tasks more efficiently. Why create a custom GPT? Custom GPTs are especially useful when you need consistent support in a specialized domain. For example, a teaching assistant, content planner, language or coding tutor. Here are some use cases of custom GPT. If you are an educator, then it is useful for class assistants, topic explainers, for businesses, customer services, onboarding bots, for creators, script generators, and planners, for writers, AI co authors, and editors. So, in this video, I will take all these examples educators, business, creator, writers. So, I'll take all these examples and I will create custom GPT on each and every example. Let us start doing it. So, now let us see how we can create our own custom GPT. Here I will go to explore GPTs and I'll click on create. So now here I'll get this kind of interface. Here I'll go on create and I will just write the prompt what kind of video I want. Like here I gave him a prompt that you are my class assistant. Explain everything to me like I'm 5 year old. Super simple, super clear. Help me study, make easy notes, answer my doubts fastly, and keep me motivated. No big words, no complicated stuff. Be patient and fun. So, this is the prompt I'm giving it. Okay, now he understood what I sent him. Now he's asking me to pick a name and he asked whether class buddy is good or not. So, I'll say it's okay. Now he will name my chat GPT as class buddy, custom GPT. And here he made a profile pic for my GPT. Here's a profile picture for class buddy. Do you like it or would you like me to tweak it a bit? No, it's good. I like it. Okay. Now let's fine tune things a little bit. First, what shall I really focus on when helping you? Like anything super important to always do to avoid. He's asking whether when I ask him to answer something, is there something I want him to avoid? So I don't think I want him to avoid anything. So I'll just say I don't want you to avoid anything. How do you want me to talk to you? Super casual, a little silly, very sweet, or some other way? I'll just say very sweet. It's as per your opinion. You can ask him to talk any way you want him to. So now he created our GPT. You can start chatting with class buddy in the preview on the right. I'll be right here if you want to make any changes. Would you like to try it out now? Now he's saying that I have created your GPT. Now, if you want to test your GPT, you can type here any question what which you want to ask, and it will give the answer. Now here, if you go to configure, here you can see the information like name. If you want to change anything, then you can change over here. Name, description, instructions, and here are some conversation starters. Like you can start something like this. Can you explain this? Like I'm fine. Make simple notes about this topic. Help me study this quickly and easily. I have a question. Can you answer it super simply? So these are some conversation starters that it gave me. And now here, if you want to upload any kind of question papers or any kind of like your index, your textbook index, you can upload here and say him that I'll ask question related to the file I have uploaded. So here I have uploaded some files like class 10th maths reader, physics reader class 10th, and some formulas of maths. So regarding this, if I ask him any question, then he will take information from here and it will give me the answer, like how what kind of answer I want. And here there are some capabilities like web search means it will search from the web, like any current answer you want, like any updates and all, then it will use web search over there. And canvas is nothing but here you can see this box type, this is nothing but canvas, this is called as canvas. It gives the answer in a box. So here you can do coding and all. And here for image generation, it means it will also generate images and make a visualization of your image of your answer. And code interpreter and data analysis means it will analyze your data and it will give you the answer. And here the data analysis means that this files it will analyze and it will give you the answer. And here in the instruction box, it has taken the information which I gave him. That information he took from the prompt which I sent him. From that he took the information and he created this kind of instructions. Like this is what he will do. This is how he will answer the questions. So if you want, you can do any changes over here and add anything if you want. So here is you are a friendly, very sweet and patient class assistant named class buddy. Your job is to explain everything in super simple, clear ways, like talking to a 5-year old. Always break ideas down into very small, easy pieces. Avoid using big words or complicated explanation. Make studying feel easy, fun, and motivated. Help the users by making simple notes, giving fast answers to doubts, and cheering them on with lots of kind words and gentle encouragement. Be very patient and never make the user feel bad for asking questions. If something can be made fun, like with a little example or tiny story, do it. You don't need to avoid any topics. Always answer openly but in a simple and loving way. Speak with lots of warmth and sweetness, like a gentle, supportive friend who believes in the user. So, this is how it has instructed itself. Now, I'll say answer the questions from the files I have attached. So, this is how I added something which I wanted him to do. Now, I'll close this and here if you want you can update your profile pic, like you can you can upload photo from your gallery, from your documents or downloads anything, your logo you can upload, or you can use daily to create another profile pic. And if you want, you can change your name and description here too. Description is a sweet patient study buddy who explain everything super simple and keeps you smiling. Now this I will update. If you want in the preview, you can keep checking the answers how it's giving, and if it's giving in if you are finding any mistake, then you can ask him to avoid that thing. Now I'll just update. If you haven't created this GPT already, then here it will give create instead of update. Now here I have updated my chat GPT or created my chat GPT, and if you want others to watch see your GPT to use your GPT, then you can share the link. Here you can copy the link and send to that person, and he can also access your GPT. Now here I will view my GPT, and here this is my GPT. If you open chat GPT, here you will see your custom GPT. Now here I'll ask him a question. I'm asking him to explain Ohm's law in simple words with a neat diagram showing the relation between voltage, cu- current, and resistance. Make it clean, minimalistic, and easy for beginners to understand. Now, here I have given him instruction to make it clean, minimalistic, and easy for the beginner to understand. I don't have to mention it here because I already told ChatGPT that I don't what kind of answer I want, how he should answer me like a 5-year-old child, like a fun way and sweet way. That's all I have already said him. So now I don't have to keep repeating that I want the answer in this way, I want the answer in that way. This is the use of GPT. This is why people make custom GPT, because they don't have to explain chat GPT again and again that I want the answer in a professional way. I want him to explain me like a 5-year-old child. Just once you feed the data, once you give the prompt, you'll just keep answering like that only. See, here you can see what is Ohm's law. Ohm's law is like a rule that tells us how electricity moves in a wire. It says voltage, current into resistance. Voltage is like the push that makes electricity move. Current is how much electricity is moving. Resistance is how much the wire tries to slow it down. If you push harder, more voltage, more electricity flows. If the wire makes it harder, more resistance, less electricity can flow. Here it has made a diagram, easy picture. See, this is the battery, this is the resistor, this is the bulb, this is the switch. Voltage, current flowing, resistance slowing it down. And here you can remember it with the magic, cover the one you want to find. See, here V by I into R if you remember. Then for V, just cover V, and here you can see I into R. If you want to find I, then just cover I, then you will get V by R. And if you want to find R, then just cover R and you will get V by I. So this is how it has given me a simple way to remember the formulas of voltage, resistance. Imagine voltage is like you pushing a shopping cart. Now this is a little bit of example, like it's an example little story to help remember. If the cart is heavy, big resistance, it's harder to push, needs more voltage. If the cart is light, small resistance, it's easy and goes faster, more current. If you push harder, more voltage, the cart moves faster, which is current. If you like me to also draw a colorful super cute version of the triangle diagram for you, just say yes. So I want him to make a diagram, so I'll just say yes. Now it will use 4O image generation and generate a image. Here it use canvas which we enabled, like this table. As you can see, this here he used canvas. So this is the diagram which he has generated. Here V is voltage, current is I, and R is the resistance. If you cover V, then you can see I into R. If you cover I, then you can see V by R. If you cover R, you can see V by I. So this is how it has explained me Ohm's law in a simple and easy way by generating images, by giving the answer in canvas, using formulas and an example, daily life example. So this is how you explain a 5-year-old child. If you say 5-year-old child, using this example, if you explain him this little short story, if you use this and explain him, even a 5-year-old child can understand what we are trying to teach him. So this is how ChatGPT responds with the prompt you give him and the ChatGPT, which kind of GPT you create. As we have created a custom GPT on class assistants, now we will create a custom GPT on topic explainers. Now let us see how we can create a custom GPT on topic explainer. So here I got a prompt. You are my topic explainer. Teach any topic clearly, step by step, like you are explaining to a beginner. Use simple words, real life examples, and stay patient. If the topic is hard, break it down into tiny pieces so it's easy to understand. So now it's updating my GPT, and he'll suggest me a name. Topic explainer, it's suggesting, and does this sound good to you? So it's asking, is topic explainer good? So I'll just say yes. If you want, you can suggest your own name, like something which you find good, then you can suggest him, or else ask him to suggest other name if you don't like it. Now it's generating the profile pic. If you want, you can upload profile pic from your documents, like anything which you have, you want to keep it as your logo, then you can just give upload over here, and it will gen keep it as the profile pic. Here you go, and here just go to upload photo, and you can upload your pic. So here's the profile picture. Do you like it, or would you like me to tweak it a bit? So it's good, I find it good, so I'll just say it's good. What should be emphasized or avoided when I explain topics? Now it's asking me, is there anything that I should avoid while I am explaining a topic? So now I don't want him to avoid anything specifically, but if you want, you can say that don't use these words while you're explaining, or something like that. You can ask him to avoid while you are creating your GPT. Some people don't like using this words or that word, so you can just say, I don't like this word, so please don't use it while you're explaining. I'll now say no. Okay. We will keep it simple and stick with what we have so far. How do you want me to talk? For example, super casual, like a friendly teacher, formal, playful. Playful, I'll say playful. Oh, sorry, it should be here. Now it's updating the GPT. Now our explainer is ready. And here in the preview, you can ask him a question and check how it's applying. If something you don't like or you want to change, then you can just adjust it according to yourself. Now let us see, test this GPT out. Now before testing the GPT, here I'll go to configure, and at the last, configure, go to the last, and here I'll enable code interpreter or data analysis so that it can analyze my questions also properly. And if you want, you can upload any file over here, just like in previous GPT we uploaded textbook of science and all. So here I'll just ask general questions, so I don't need to upload any textbook or reader. And here are conversation starters, explain quantum physics in a very simple way, teach me how photosynthesis works, like I'm a beginner, break down how the stock market functions, help me understand basic coding concepts for sketch. So here, other than class questions, like school questions, education questions, you can ask other basic questions also. So here in the preview I got a question: explain photosynthesis like it's a mini factory with workers and machines. Okay. Inside a plant leaf, super tiny but super busy. Let's walk through it. The factory, the leaf is the factory building. Inside the leaf are special little rooms called chloroplasts. Think of them as the main workshop areas where all the action happens. The workers include inside the chloroplast. There are tiny workers called chlorophyll. These workers are green. That's why plants are green, and they are super good at capturing sunlight. Chlorophylls job catch sunlight and turn it into energy the factory can use. The energy source, sunlight, is like the electricity or fuel that powers the factory. Without it, the workers can't do their jobs. The raw materials, like any good factory, they need supplies to make stuff. The plant needs water, carbon dioxide. The machines, they are special machines inside the chloroplast that use the sunlight energy to break apart the water and carbon dioxide and rebuild them into something new. The finished product, the factory workers and machine creates sugar, oxygen. In short, the leaf is the factory, the chloroplast are workers, sunlight is the energy, water plus carbon dioxide are the raw materials. The machine inside chloroplast build sugar and oxygen. Plants are like little green factories making food and cleaning the air at the same time. Okay. Would you like me to draw a cute little factory diagram to show it now? So now it's asking whether you should draw a diagram to show it a bit to make it more visualize, to make it visualize. So I'll just say yes. So this is how it has visualized and created an image of photosynthesis, like it's a factory where there's chlorophyll and this is the leaf, and here from the leaf water comes. This is carbon dioxide. Sunlight goes in the factory and comes out glucose and oxygen, where chloroplast helps in making the sunlight and carbon dioxide into sugar and oxygen. So this is how, using the diagram, you can understand the whole photosynthesis. So it makes the visualization, makes us understand more betterly. So here he used 4O image generation and web search. So these are the things that he used to get this answer. So this is how you can ask questions, and as you can see how nicely it has given me the answer. So in the preview we have tested whether our uh, GPT was ready to be used or not. So here I think the answers are nice, and I don't think anything more I want to add in this or remove in this. So I'll just create my GPT, and I want this GPT only for myself, and I'll save this. Now my GPT is saved. If you go to view GPT, you can ask any question over here, and if you go over here you will see your GPT also, topic explainer. Now next we will create a GPT on customer service. We have made GPT on class assistance and topic explainer. Now next we will make on customer service. Now here I will paste my prompt. Okay. You are my customer support assistant. Always be polite, fast, and helpful. Solve problems clearly. Explain step by step like you are helping a beginner, and keep the customer calm and happy. No confusing words. Tone friendly but professional. It's updating my GPT. It will take few seconds. Now I suggest the name customer care assistant. Now I don't want this name. I already thought of a name, that is Easy Assist. So I'll just give this name. It's generating a profile pic. So this is the profile pic it has generated. It looks cute and it's good. If you don't like, you can change, just ask him to make changes, what kind of profile you want. You can just say and it will generate that kind. I just like it, so I'll say it's good. It looks cute. What should be especially emphasized and or avoided when I'm helping customers? Now he's asking what should I avoid while I am helping an customer. So what would you not what would you think that should be avoided when it gives the answer to you, like this word I don't want. So I don't like him to use anything casual, like I don't want him to talk in a friendly way, like he's talking to a friend. I don't want him to talk like that, because obviously customers aren't our friends. So I'll just say I don't want you to talk casually. Okay, now it's asking whether he should explain the answer detailed example or just direct step by step instruction. So I want just short direct step by step instruction. So I'll say step by step instruction. Easy assist is now ready. You can try it out on the preview on the right. Would you like to make any more tweaks before you start? So now it's saying that your custom GPT is ready. If you want to make any changes, then you can ask him to change that. So now I think that's enough. I want whatever I want. I just asked. I just told him. So name, description, instructions. You are a customer support assistant. Your role is to always be polite, fast, and helpful. When interacting with users, you solve problems clearly and methodically, explaining everything step by step as if you are assisting a beginner. You avoid confusing or technical language unless absolutely necessary, and if used, you explain it simply. Your main goal is to keep customer calm, happy, and confident that their issues are being addressed. Maintain a friendly but strictly professional tone at all times without casual language or overly informal expression. Avoid jargon, stay concise, and always provide clear step by step instructions rather than long explanation or example. Always double check if the customer feels their issue is resolved before ending the conversation. So I think this is all I want him to answer. Like this is how I want him to answer. All the instructions I think are correct, and don't I don't want to add anything. If I want, I can add over here and it will update the GPT. Conversation starters. I need help with my account login. My payment didn't go through. What can I do? How do I reset my password? Can you help me update my information? Knowledge. So here you can upload files, any kind of file you want, like how you want to ChatGPT to answer, ChatGPT to answer like any answer, customer care answer which you found good. You can upload it over here. So now let us check over here the preview. Now here I asked ChatGPT a question. Hey, I ordered a phone last week, but it hasn't arrived yet. Can you check where my order is and help me out? So this question, suppose your customer asked you, so how you will reply? So this is how ChatGPT, if you paste the question here, then he will give you the answer, how you can ask him. Oh, of course, I'll be happy to assist you. To locate your order, I will need a few details: your order number, the email address or phone number you used when placing the order. Please provide this information and I will contact the status for you right away. So this answer you can give to your customer, and he will give you the order details, and you can just check and give him the answer, like what happened actually. So this is how you can use ChatGPT if you want any question related to customer service, want answer for any customer service. So I'll just create only me. I'll save. So my ChatGPT has been saved. Custom GPT. Now the next custom GPT we will create will be on onboarding bots. So here I got a prompt for onboarding bots. You are my onboarding buddy. Welcome new users like a friendly guide. Explain processes simply. Give clear next steps and make sure they feel confident and excited. Be supportive, never overwhelming. Tone should be energetic but relaxed. Okay, suggested the name as welcome guide. So I think it's good. So I'll just say yes. Confirm. Now it's generating the profile pic. This is the profile pic it has generated. I think it's good. So I'll say okay. So now it's asking, is there anything I should emphasize or avoid? So I want him to always give me the answer in steps. So I'll say always reply in steps. So now it has updated everything, and it's saying, is there anything you want? So you can test here in preview, and if you want to make any changes after that, then you can just ask him to change. So here is the name, description: a friendly onboarding guide helping users feel confident and excited, replying in clear steps. Instructions: you are an onboarding buddy called Welcome Guide. Your role is to warmly welcome new users and act as a friendly guide through onboarding processes. Your goal is to explain steps, simply provide clear and achievable next actions, and ensure users feel confident, comfortable, and excited about their journey. Always reply using clear, numbered steps. Maintain a tone that is energetic yet relaxed, blending enthusiasm with calm reassurance. Avoid overwhelming users with too much information at once. Instead, pace your guidance thoroughly and supportively. If users seem unsure, gently encourage them and provide additional clarity without making them feel pressured or rushed. If any part of the process seems complex, break it down into easy, bite sized pieces. Always prioritize your comfort, positivity, and readiness over speed. So, this is the instruction it has inputted. So, I think it's good, and I'll just save it. And here are some conversation starters. Hi there, ready to get started? Here's what comes next. Welcome, let's walk through the first steps together. You are in the right place. Let's make this easy and fun. Awesome to meet you. Here's how we will begin. your journey. Onboarding means if you're starting anything new, so you can ask from ChatGPT, like you don't know what to do, you're starting something new and you don't know what to do in this, so you can ask it out to ChatGPT. Here, web search is important to search what info, what thing which you are using, how to use it. It will search from the web. Canvas, photo image generation, code interpreter, or data analysis. Now here, let us take one example. Now here, I'll ask an example. I started using Filmora editing app recently. I want you to guide me how to use it. Okay. Open the app and click new project. Choose your project settings like screen size. You can leave it at default 16 is to 9 for now. Like 16 is to 9 is the normal ratio of YouTube video. Import your media. Click import at the top. Select your videos, photos, and music from your computer. So, Filmora is a video editing app. So, there you can first click on new project. You will get an option new project. Click on it and you can import your file over there, your video or photo what you want to edit. Drag and drop your file into the media library inside Filmora. Drag clips to the timeline, like here if the import option, when the import option will be there, from import you can drag and drop it on the track where you will edit it. Arrange the clips in the order you want them to appear. Trim and cut your clips. This is how. Click on the clip in the timeline, move the playhead. Add transition effects and text. Add music or sound effect. Preview your video. Export your video. Next, a small mission, optional but funny. Try making 30 seconds video. So this is how it had explained to me basics how to use Filmora. Like what kind of options you will have, how to export, how to preview your video, how to add music or sound effect, add transitions and all. So this is gave me a small guide. You can ask any app if you're you started using it recently and you don't know how to use it. So you can just ask him, not just app, anything regarding anything you have started recently, you can just ask him to guide you. Like if you have started your interest in drawing sudden like started liking drawing and you're new to it, now you want him to guide a few tips so that you can draw nicely. So here are some tips that you should draw every day so that your hand gets used to it and you improve yourself. Start with basic shapes, practice circles, square, triangles, and lines. Keep your hand loose, don't press too hard. Think of your pencil like a magic wand. Focus on observation, look carefully at what you're drawing. Notice things like where line curves, how big parts are compared to each other, and small details. Use reference, look at real photos, objects, or beginner drawing tutorials. Copying reference teaches your eyes and hands to work together. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every bad drawing is step towards an amazing one. Celebrate them. Try fun challenges. Try drawing from memory, timed sketches, like 2 minutes drawing, or redraw old drawings to see your progress. Do 5 circles, 5 square, and one simple object around you. Click like a cup or a plant. So this is some few tips he had suggested me if I started learning drawing. So like that, anything you want to learn or anything you're new to, you can just ask him to guide you. So now this is, I like the answers it's giving me, so I'll just create my GPT. Now, if you want a specific GPT for drawing, you can even create that. Tips for drawing. Now, next we will create a custom GPT on script generators. So here I got a prompt. You are my script writer. Write scripts that are engaging, clear, and easy to perform. Always keep the flow natural, break down big ideas simply, and make it sound human and fun. Tone should be conversational but punchy. Mission should be to keep the vibe real, not robotic. Real talk script writer. So this is the name it has suggested, but I think it's too long. So I'll say it's too long. Use only two words. Okay, script spark. So this is also good. So I'll say it's good. Now it's creating the profile pic. So this is the profile pic it has generated. I don't think it's related anything to script writing. So I'll say script spark. That's our name. So related to that, it has generated this profile pic, but I don't like it. So I'll say now it's generating other profile pic. So this is the profile pic it has generated. I think this one is nice. So I'll say it's good. Okay. Okay, now it's asking, is there anything you want to emphasize or avoid? Again, it's asking the same question. So I just want him to avoid the word good morning or good evening. Like, I don't want him to use that because I don't know at what time the script I will say. So I'll just say, okay. When I'm writing, do you prefer super short sentences, a mix of short and medium ones, or something else? Short and medium, I guess. But I want them to be detailed. How casual do you want the tone? Should it sound like a close friend talking or a bit more like a cool professional? So, cool professional, I'll say, because mostly scripts are generated for either for YouTube videos or if you want any to give any speech or anything. So, for that, we use script writing. You can now try it on in the preview, and if you want any more tweak, style, flow, and anything, you just say the word. Want to dive into a first simple sample script. So now here it's asking us to test in the preview what how it's generating the script and see whether it's nice or not. Okay. Here are conversation starters. Write a quick punchy script for my YouTube intro. Create a fun and natural sounding ad script for a new app. Draft a script that explain a complicated topic simply and clearly. Help me script a short video that's engaging and easy to perform. Here you can upload your style of script, like if you have any script of your YouTube video or any presentation you have, then you can upload it over here so that it can use that and give you will see your script writing, like how what kind of script you write, like your style and anything, and here that style it will use in its script. So now let us test it over here. Before that, let us read the instruction. You are a script writer who crafts engaging, clear, and easy to perform scripts. Your mission is to maintain a natural conversational flow that makes complex ideas simple and accessible. You are prioritize sounding human and fun, always avoiding robotic or overflow formal tones. Your style should be punchy, lively, and polished like a cool professional. Make sure every line feels authentic and relatable. Break down large concepts into simple, digestible parts while keeping the momentum energetic. Use a mix of short and medium length sentences, ensuring the content remains detailed and informative without feeling overwhelming. Do not use greetings like good morning or good evening. These are the instructions we mentioned in. Focus on starting scripts with immediate energy or an engaging hook instead. If anything is unclear from the user's request, lean towards clarifying with a quick, friendly question before proceeding. So here, if anything we ask is unclear for the GPT, then it can ask questions so that we can answer him and it can understand clearly what we are trying to ask. So here the instructions we have read. Now let us take one example. So here I'm asking write a short school script about water pollution. It should be simple, easy for students to speak and explain what water pollution is, its cause, effects, and how we can prevent it. Add a small dialogue between 2 3 students and end with a positive message. Keep it under 3 minutes. So now here I gave him an prompt that I want a script for my school. Like in my school, I have an competition in which we have to speak 3 minutes about water pollution. So that I just I'm asking him to give me the script for that. Let's save our water. Three students, Lila, Jay, and Sam, stands center of the stage. Hey everyone, today we are diving into a big topic: water pollution. Water pollution happens when harmful stuff like garbage, chemicals, and oil get into rivers, lakes, and oceans. Sam, yeah, and that dirty water isn't just gross, it can hurt fish, animals, and even people. So, what cause water pollution? Well, a lot of things. Factories dumping waste, people littering, oil spilling, and even using too many chemicals on farms. And when it rains, that stuff washes right into our waterways. The effects are serious. Fish die, birds get sick, people can't swim or drink the water safely. It messes up the whole environment. But here's the good news, we can help fix it. We can throw trash in bins and not on the ground. Use less plastic like reusable bottles and bags, and tell grown ups about using fewer chemicals in gardens and on farms. We can even join cleanup days at beaches or rivers. Even small steps makes a big difference. Let's all work together to keep our water clean and our planet happy. Let's save our day. So here, this is the script it has given me, and I think it's good. Like this is how you can give a small skit in your school, and nothing is more complicated. Everything it has given, like cause, effect, everything it has mentioned in the script, so we can use the script in our school competition. Would you also like a slightly longer version with a few more fun lines, actions, just in case you want to stretch it a bit depending on how fast the student speaks? So now it's saying that whether the time in how much time you want, like 2 minutes 30 seconds is the speech okay for that much time, or else you want the script to be a bit longer. So I think this much is enough for less than 3 minutes. So now I think my chat GPT is ready to give answers of my type, so I'll just create it. Okay, so this is my GPT has created now. Now, let us create a custom GPT on planners. Now, let us create GPT on planner. You are my daily planner. Help me organize my tasks clearly and simply. Break big goals into small, easy steps. Keep me motivated and focused, but don't overload me. Tone should be chill, coach vibe. Now it's suggesting the name Chill Daily Planner. So it's nice. So I'll say okay. Now generating the profile pic. So this is the profile pic it has generated. I think it's good. So I'll say okay. Okay. So now everything is set. Now if you want, you can test over here in the preview. I want to add one more thing, that I want the answer in tabular form only, or tabular form you can just say. Okay. We'll give answers in a nice table format. Would you like to try it out with real example to see how it looks? Here is the name. Organizes task into simple steps with a chill, motivated coach vibe using tables. Instructions: you are a daily planner with a chill coach vibe. Your goal is to help the user organize their task clearly and simply without overwhelming them. Break big goals into smaller, easy to handle steps. Present plans and break down and clear tables. With better organization, keep the tone encouraging, relaxed, and supportive, motivating the user without pressure. Focus on clarity, simplicity, and manageable action items. Always prioritize making the user feel capable and confident. Suggest prioritizations with appropriate and gently remind them not to overload their day. When they're missing details, assume the user needs encouragement and small next steps rather than pressing them for more information. Keep interactions positive, proactive, and focused on action. So, this is the instructions it has made. Now, here are conversation starters. Help me plan a day step by step. Break this big goal into simple tasks. Keep me motivated but not overwhelmed today. What what's a simple way to tackle this project? You can add more if you want over here. Here an upload file, you can upload your daily routine and ask whether it's good or it's up to the mark or not. Now here we will test an example. So this is the prompt I have given. I wake up at 7:30 a.m. and go to school from 8 to 3:30 p.m. Make a realistic daily routine for me that includes time for homework, housework, video making, and proper sleep. Keep it simple and manageable. Let's see how it will give the answers. As we have instructed him to give the answer in tabular form, it's giving the answer in tabular form. Time 7:30 a.m. Wake up. 8 to 3:30 school. 3:30 to 4 break. 4 to 5 homework. 5 to 5:30 housework. 5:30 to 6:30 video making. 6:30 to 7:30 dinner. 7:30 to 8:30 finish homework or free time. 8:30 to 9:30 wind down, shower, chill, no stress, screen time. 9:30 sleep. So why this work? You have focused homework time plus a buffer if you need more. Housework stays light and doesn't feel like a huge task. You have time for your creative outlet, video making every day. Solid wind down routine for a good night's sleep. Small tips to keep it easy: use a timer for homework. Pick one small house chore daily instead of everything at once. If you are tired, it's okay to swap creative time and free time. Would you like me to also help you plan a simple weekend version too? So, I think the answers are too good, and the instructions it has taken clearly and giving the answer in a tabular form. And I think this is nice, so I'll just create. So now my planner GPT has also been created. Now, next we will make a custom GPT on co-authors. You are my co-author means writing story writer. Help me brainstorm ideas, build outlines, write drafts, and improve my writing. Stay in my style, suggest better words if needed, but keep it natural and creative. Tone should be supportive co-creator. Creative writing partner. So this is too long. Co-author, writing buddy, wordsmith, story partner. Wordsmith is good. So this is the profile pic it has generated. It's good. So I'll say okay. Okay. I'm here if you want to refine anything, style, behavior, tone, anything you like. You can start trying it out in the preview to the right. Would you like to dive into a quick writing project together in this to test it? So here it's asking us to test the GPT in the preview. For that, let us check here the description: supportive co-author, helping brainstorm, outline, draft, and polish writing in the user's style. You are a co-author who partners with the user to brainstorm ideas, build outlines, write drafts, and enhance writing. Your role is to stay true to the user's style while suggesting improvements in a natural and creative way. You aim to uplift the user's voice, never overpower it. You provide supportive, thoughtful feedback and propose alternative word choices with appropriate without when appropriate, when without being rigid. You help structure messy thoughts, inspire new direction, and nurture the user's creative flow. You fill in missing details naturally if the user leaves gaps, always leaning towards a tone that feels collaborative and encouraging. So this is the description. If you want, you can add here anything, or you can remove here anything in the instruction. These are the starters. Help me brainstorm some ideas for the story. Could you build an outline based on this concept? Here's a rough draft. Can you help me polish it? Suggest better wording from this paragraph. So you can paste file over here in the preview and ask him to refine the story or give a better ending or anything. You can just tell your story and ask him to refine. Here you can add your starter too, conversation starter. Here you can upload files of your script writing, like what kind of stories you make, that you can paste over here. And now let us test it out. So here I took an example. Hey, I'm writing a short story about two best friends who drift apart after high school. Can you help me come up with a strong emotional ending that feels realistic but still hopeful? Years later, one of them shows up at the other small local art show, book signing, charity event. Something small but meaningful. They don't have a dramatic confrontation. Instead, there's just a quick recognition, a smile, and a simple exchange, like it's been too long. It's clear they have grown apart, but there's still a thread connecting them, and maybe, just maybe, they will rebuild something new. That was the first ending it has suggested. Now the second one is: one friend finds an old letter or message they wrote but never sent, an apology, a thank you, or just a memory dump, and decides not to send it. Instead, they quit, let go of the guilt or sadness, recognizing that even if they are not in each other's lives anymore, the friendship mattered and helped shape who they become. It's an internal moment of peace. So this is a kind of sad ending. Okay. They cross paths unexpectedly at a train station, at airport, or grocery store, and share a grief bittersweet conversation. They realize they are on very different paths, but they genuinely wish each other well. It's a small authentic normal that leaves them both smiling as they walk away, feeling a little lighter. Passing the torch. One of them mentors someone younger and realizes they are passing on lessons learned during that old friendship. Maybe they see reflection of their old friend in this new friendship, suggesting that while people drift apart, the love and lesson from a friendship can ripple out in unexpected ways. So they make new friends. That is the ending of this. So I think it has given me nice options. So this is how you can give your story and ask for an ending. You can add any twist if you want. So here I have one more example. Once there was a poor boy named Rohan who loved to draw. One day he found a magic paintbrush lying near a river. Whatever he painted with it became real. He painted food when he was hungry. He painted a small house for his family. Soon people in the village heard about his gift. A greedy king found out and demanded, "Paint me a mountain of gold." Rohan shook his head. "The brush is for helping, not for greed." The king grabbed the brush and tried to paint, but nothing happened. Only Rohan's kind heart made the magic work. In the end, Rohan used his gift to make the whole village happy, and he kept the brush safe forever. So this is the story I gave him. Now I want him to refine it. Okay. Once upon a time there lived a poor boy named Rohan who loved to draw. With just a stick and the dust at his feet, he sketched a dream bigger than the sky. One afternoon, while wandering by the river, Rohan discovered a strange paintbrush glinting in the sun. Curious, he dipped it into the air, and wherever he brushed, red color bloomed. To his amazement, whatever he painted became real. So, this thing I didn't mention that he dipped it into the air, and wherever he brushed, red colors bloomed. To his amazement, whatever he painted became real. When Rohan felt hunger at his belly, he painted warm loaves of bread and sweet fruit. When his family cottage crumbled in the rain, he painted a sturdy little house with smoke curling from its chimney. Word of Rohan's wondrous gift spread quickly through the village. People came with empty baskets, broken shoes, and hopes heavy in their hand. Rohan painted all for them, filling plates, mending homes, sparkling laughter. But one day, a greedy king heard the tale and came thundering into the village, demanding, "Paint me a mountain of gold, boy." Rohan shook his head. "Steady and brave, the brush is meant for kindness, not for greed." Furious, the king snatched the brush from Rohan and tried to paint. He dragged it across the ground, scratching and scrolling, but nothing appeared. No gold, no treasure, only a smear of dust. The magic, it turned out, lived not in the brush but in Rohan's generous heart. Defeat and red faced, the king stormed away. From the day on, Rohan used the paintbrush to help the village bloom, painting gardens, building homes, and painting dreams into life. He kept the brush safe, tucked away when not in use, guarding it not with locks or walls, but with the simple power of kindness. And so Rohan village grew rich, but not with gold, but with joy. Would you also like a second version that's a little shorter and simpler in case you want a more fable like style? So here it's asking whether he should make the story short. I think I don't want a short story. If you want, you can do test this out. So I think the story has been refined properly, and I don't want to make any more changes in this GPT. I'll just create. Now, lastly, we will create an GPT on editors. You are my editor, fix grammar, polish sentences, and make my writing clear and strong. Keep my voice and style intact. Suggest improvements without changing the meaning. Tone should be sharp but respectful. Mission should be to upgrade, not erase. Okay. Precision editor. So I think it's good. So Profile pic. So this is the profile pic it has generated. So it is good. If you want, you can put your profile pic. You can upload. Okay, is there anything you should avoid or emphasize? So I think I don't want him to answer my grammar in more hard words. So I'll say don't use hard words in. Okay, everything is set. You can try precision editing in the chart on the right. Would you like to test it with a simple paragraph now? Sample paragraph now. So now we can test our GPT here. For configure, here is the name, description a sharp but respectful editor who polishes writing using simple language, preserving the preserving the author's voice. Here are some conversation starters. Polish this paragraph for me without changing my style. Can you make this sentence stronger but keep my tone? Fix the grammar here but don't rewrite it too much. Suggest slight improvements to this without writing without altering the meaning. Here you can add your starters. Upload your files and upload file of what kind of grammar you want or what kind of English you want him to edit in. Now let us see an example. So here's the prompt. Hey, can you check this paragraph for grammar and make it smoother without changing my casual style? Paragraph is I was walking in the rain and I seen a cat just sitting there. It looked at me like it was king of the world and honestly same. So this is what the paragraph I'm giving him. This is like there are so many mistakes in this paragraph. So let us see how it will refine it. Okay. I was walking in the rain and saw a cat just sitting there. It looked at me like it was the king of the world and honestly same. So here it has even mentioned the mistakes which I made in the paragraph. Seen I to saw I wrote as seen, to looked I wrote as look, to before I wrote, and it added before king of the world for natural phrasing. Would you like a few alternate versions depending on how casual invent you want it to feel? So I think it's giving nice answers and it is helping me to refine my English. Like if any mistake I have done, I want to make my paragraph better or my assignment better. Anything you want, you can just paste over here or upload here from your files. You can upload and it will refine it for you. So now I'll create my GPT. So here in the sidebar, when we go to explore GPT, we get this kind of interface GPTs where we have different GPTs over here, featured GPTs that are made by people or by the chat GPT only. People make custom GPTs and they make it public, which we can also use. And if your GPT becomes famous, you even earn money. Now here the featured GPTs, like the top GPTs are SciSpace for research, Wolfram for maths problems, Video GPT for video generation, Canva for any design like presentation, logo, social media post and more. Now here are some trending GPTs. Image generator, Canva, Scholar GPT, Write for Me, Video AI, Video GPT. By the name you can understand what GPT is about. related to what. So here these are some gpts by chat gpt. Like this is monday, a personality experiment. You may not like it, it may not like you. Like this gpt is like kind of roaster, which roast you. Like if you speak with it, it speaks like it doesn't care about you. DALI is for image generation, data analysis for analyzing data. Hot modes: let's modify your image into something really wild. Upload an image and let's go. So here you can modify your image. Creative writing coach: I'm eager to read your work and give you feedback to improve your skills. Coloring book: take any idea and turn it into a whimsical coloring book page. Planty: I'm Planty, your fun and friendly plant can assist. Ask me how to best take care of your plants. ChatGPT Classic, the latest version of ChatGPT 4.0 with no additional capabilities. Web browser: game time, the negotiator, and cosmic dreams, and you can explore here more also. These are all of ChatGPT. Now next comes writing. Then for writing, if you want, you can check here all the GPTs. Then for productivity, if you want, then you can see here all GPTs. And if you want for research and analysis, and for education, for lifestyle, like astrology, but ChatGPT, therapist, psychological, fictional, not real therapy, fitness, travel guide, deep game, mystic, tarot reader. Programming: Python, Code Copilot, Website Generator, Code GPT, Website AI Designer, SQL Expert. For that, you need programming skills like coding and all skills you required for this programming GPTs. So this is how you can go for anything you want, and you can see more, and you can choose the better GPT for yourself which you want to use. Here you can even search GPTs related to anything. Now let us test out few GPTs. Let us firstly see Wolfram. So here you can ask maths question, like any complicated maths question. Like if you have in few questions like alpha or beta, or you're using matrices, so here you can use Wolfram and ask the question. Here I will ask a easy question. Here are few conservation starters. Plot the intersection of so and so. Get zodiac constellation visible for Chicago. Show me recent earthquake in Indonesia. How have the dollar euro conversion changed recently? So you can ask your basic questions also about research, web search. So here I'll ask a math question. A train travels 60 kilometer at a speed of 30 kilometer per hour, and then another 90 kilometers at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. What is the average speed of the train for the whole journey? So here it's giving the answer step by step. Average distance is total distance by total time, average speed. So first, for the first 60 kilometers at 30 kilometer per hour, T1 is equals to 60 by 32 hours. For next 90 kilometers at 60 kilometer per hour, T2 is equals to 90 by 61.5 hours. Now total distance of and total time. Total distance is 60 plus 90. Total time is 2 plus 1.5. So the average speed is 150 by 3.5, which is 42.86 kilometers per hour. So this is how step by step it explained all the steps detailedly, and you can give any problem. Let us try out one. So here, if you want to solve a problem of matrices or anything for which you cannot type the whole equation, so you can just attach a picture or a document where you can ask him to solve the question. Like here I have a PSQ paper. So here I don't understand the first question, so I'll just ask to solve the first question. Solve first question. Okay. So the given matrices are x plus 3, 4. Question was actually I have given him two matrices, and I have told him to find x and y here. So it has first given the question, so that this is the question. Then since two matrices are equal, the corresponding elements are equal, so we can equate. So as the matrices are equal, so this will be equal to this will be equal to this will be equal to this, and this will be equal to this. That's all it took. And here from that you can remove x and y value. So this is how it can solve matrices questions also. So as we have tested Wolfram, let us go for another GPT. So next we will test the GPT Sora video prompter. So here you can generate a prompt for video generation. Like Sora AI is an feature where you can generate videos, and it is by ChatGPT only. Like how DALI is for image generation, here Sora is for video generation actually. So we can ask him to tell us prompt for give us prompt for Sora video generation. And video generation, I know I have not created video yet. Next we will make a video on video generation only. So here I'll just give my prompt, like just I'll mention on what I want my video to be on, and it will make it into a better prompt which can be converted into a video. So let us see. From the conversation starters only, we will pick one. A forest in winter, a busy city street, a sunset over a beach, a futuristic robot, a sunset over a beach. Let us take this. So it has generated golden sunlight spills across a tranquil beach as the sun dips low on the horizon, casting the sky in brilliant hues of orange, pink, and soft purple. Gentle waves roll onto the shore, leaving glistening trail on the wet sand. A few palm trees sway lightly in the warm breeze, their silhouettes sharp against the vibrant sky. Seagulls slide lazily overhead, their calls distant and serene. The camera slowly pans along the shoreline, capturing the glow of the sunset reflected in scattered tide pools. Now generating the DALI image for the opening scene. So it has generated this image. Now you can attach this prompt and this image, and you can make it into a video using Sora AI. In the next video, we will see this example. So now we have tested few pro custom prompts which have been already created by people. So you can also create your own public GPT if you want to, and you can test out more gpts which you want, like anything you want help with. Just go to custom gpt and search for what problem you have. Search for that kind of gpt which can answer your question, and you can just easily get the answer in a better way. And you can even try creating your own custom gpt. If you want me to create any custom gpt, then you can ask me to you can comment it down and ask me to create the gpt on that topic, custom gpt. I'll make one for you. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching it. If you have liked the video, please like it, share, and subscribe. Thank you.